Well, I've made my way down the road, not too far, down Killington Access Road. We're right here on Route 4, easy to find at Alpine Bike Works. They're going to be a year-round bike shop. Anything you need, you're going to find these guys. They put together some great action up there at that snowshed center. All those new trails, they got out there and had a little fun cross-country riding. And of course, there's some beautiful flowing trails. So we're going to check out the footage that Tony and Jay put together, and then we're going to come right back and check in with Tony himself and see what all the fuss is about. You got some good riders out there, Tony, and not so bad yourself, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It looks like a lot of fun. Well, I understand this is the place to come. I know you guys are still probably the newest shop on the hill, but your roots with biking run deep,
Sure.
Really deep.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a cultural thing, right? I mean, you know, there's a saying, you become what you think about all day long, right? And at some point years ago, I probably just started thinking about mountain biking, so this is what we've become. We're really excited to be here at this time right now. I mean, there's been a big investment in mountain biking in the area. It seems like they're trying to move forward on some trail development here with the town and on federal land, and it just seems like it's sort of bike-centric, so timing's perfect.
The timing is perfect, and your passion with the people that you have here, not only your passion but your expertise also runs really deep. Even when you are really busy, I know that you're still so attentive to folks, and it doesn't matter if you're visiting for the first time, and it doesn't matter if you come in here once a day. The attitude is the same, and that's so refreshing for this mountain and this area.
I appreciate that. Yeah, and the fact is that, like I said, because this is what we do, this is what we believe in, this is who we are, we're really excited to be here. The other side of it, quite frankly, is that the support that we've gotten from the community is staggering. I mean, you know, when we first opened up, people were just walking in here with beer and dropping off beer and saying, hey guys, thanks for opening a bike shop in Killington. So I think that that's unique.
Not just a bike shop, year round.
Yeah.
You guys are you're not going anywhere.
Correct,
You're
yes.
going to be doing this riding and pedaling thing even when the snow flies.
That's correct, yeah. So last year I did the Fat Bike rentals with Fat Bike Vermont, and we plan on continuing that. We also plan on servicing fat bikes and selling fat bikes, and we will, you know, have things to support fat bikes in terms of, you know, clothing, outerwear, parts, accessories, etc. And again, the servicing aspect of it as well. So we have a good service department. Jay's a fantastic mechanic. We have Augie as well. I was a mechanic for most of my life as well. So
well, your service shop is fantastic. Absolutely something you can shout to the world for sure. But you also take care of passionate riders, no matter their size, their age. Passionate riders come in all shapes and sizes.
No question, yes. So we have everything from little kids push bikes right on up, road bikes. This is something that we heard, a common theme. People said there's no support for the road bike rider in this area. So we make sure that we emphasize that as well. So we do have gravel bikes, cross bikes, road bikes, like I said, little kids bikes, all different types as well. We're bringing in full suspension downhill children's bikes as well, 24-inch wheel size. Yeah, so everything in between, fat, road, mountain, downhill, you name it, we have it.
So every ability level is covered, not only now up at Killington, and like you said, with that community sport, you guys are just, there's such synergy going on. The other thing to mention is your location.
Yeah.
So convenient.
Yeah, fantastic. It's sort of serendipity that we wound up here because it's really where we wanted to wind up. And yeah, it's right next to the post office. You know, everybody seems to come here. It's not, the proximity to the access road in the mountains really good. And yeah, really convenient for everybody to access from all points of the compass. Sure.
Yeah, it certainly is. Well, I thank you very much. I know we've had a ton of fun, and I know that there's going to be a ton of fun of riding out there. Again, thanks for putting together those great guys out there riding, and gals. And of course, we'll be seeing even more because you guys take care of everybody. We do have one more stop to make. I know some of my lady friends were able to go and experience one of the other interesting sports and very relaxing experiences with paddleboarding. They know just where to go, so the gals are going to tell you all about that.
And I have made our way down here to Woodard Reservoir, which is right off of 100, and we're here with Randy Yells from First Stop Board Barn, where he's going to tell us a little bit about these stand-up paddle boards that we have behind us. So Randy, what's up with them?
Well, we got into stand-up paddleboarding about 5 years ago here in Vermont. I think what people have learned and enjoyed is that it's a very easy sport to pick up. A lot of times we give people a quick 5-minute demo. They're able to push off and feel comfortable going right out and going for a nice paddle and enjoying the lake.
Now, will you bring the boards down here to the reservoir for people if they want to get them through the shop?
Yes, we will. At no extra charge, we'll deliver the boards right here to Woodward Reservoir, and we'll give you that demo if you need. If you know what you're doing, just give us a call. We'll get as many boards as you need down here, and you can step off.
So Randy, you had mentioned demos. Could you tell us a little more about that?
Of course. We'll come up here. If they've never been, we'll spend about 5-10 minutes with them, give them a quick intro, show them how easy it is, how to get on and off the board, and then show them some basic paddling techniques. From there, you're pretty much good to go.
Well, that sounds great. Do you think we could check it out? Let's do it. What a wonderful day we've had out here. Thank you so much.
I know, it's been great.
Stay tuned for more Killington TV after this.
Thanks, Sarah. Thanks, Caitlin. So much fun. Speaking of fun and some great activities here in Vermont, I would say some of the best hiking anywhere around. Gorgeous stuff. You know, you can do anything from these beautiful short hikes with big payoffs all the way up to some more vigorous hiking. We have a great piece, so grab a pen and paper so you can put all that together, and I am going to continue on down to see Thundering Brook Falls. Well, need I say more, Thundering Brook Falls, you can see, is a huge payoff for one of the shortest hikes available, arguably even wheelchair accessible. However, no matter whether you're doing the Thundering Brook hike or something a little bit more vigorous, or you're seeing some of the folks hiking through, a proper day pack with the proper stuff is definitely a must-go. And I think one of the #1 things as you're visiting the Green Mountains is some kind of bug spray to keep your sanity. Of course, DEET is one of the more used repellents, but you can find some other stuff that works really well too. It doesn't matter, but you gotta have some kind of bug spray. Making sure you have your keys stashed in a nice safe place in your pack so they don't fall out of your pocket as you're hiking up some of this more gnarly terrain is also very highly recommended. Now, of course, the weather here in Vermont can change, and I know when you start out with that DEET, sometimes having a hat so you can spray that down first to help with the bugs or just shade you from the sun is super important. I always have my water with me. You gotta have at least 1 full water bottle, and you never know with the weather here in Vermont. And so I have everything from a nice raincoat here, something that is fully waterproof, to 1 extra layer tucked down here in the bottom. And of course, we didn't mention yet, but you gotta have that proper footwear too. Also, many places here and most of the hikes, you will find you actually do have some cell service. So I do often have that old cell phone tagging along just in case you need to reconnect. But of course, the snacks too. I know me, I bonk all the time, so in addition to water, you gotta have something with a little fuel in your pack. Those are the bare minimum basics as you're headed out into the Green Mountains. Certainly highly advisable stuff. So easy to do, just a couple of minutes to pack up a bag like that. Well, we're having a lot of fun on our adventures, as you can see here, adventuring around here in Vermont. We are headed now to Green Mountain National Golf Course, where I was able to take a few moments of Dave Soucy's time. He's the head golf pro over there and definitely a busy guy, so let's go see what happens.